Sports provide us with a chance to escape the reality of the daily grind of life. We all have our favorite sports, our favorite teams, and more personally, our favorite players. For one Cincinnati fan, Rey Maualuga was simply put his guy. Molly McGrath brings us the story of a family who found some solace after tragedy, thanks in part to the Bengals linebacker.
A fan and their favorite player. It is a bond that endures. But with one stroke of a silver marker, Bengals linebacker Rey Maualuga solidified a connection that will last a lifetime.
He wears your jersey to every game to represent him. The first thing that came to mind was to write his name on my back.
Jacob Murphy grew up in Cincinnati, Ohio, where he fell in love with the family tradition, the Bengals. And there was no player he loved more than Rey Maualuga.
Something that Rey Maualuga does, he can lay out. And I think that's one of the reasons why he liked him so much.
All I remember is Jacob always wearing the Maualuga jersey. It was because of the hair and everything. He was a wild guy, and he could hit hard. That was the main thing. He wore his out to the point where he couldn't really tell if it was like a 3 or an 8 at that point.
But on Christmas Eve, 2012, the Murphy family received news that changed their lives forever.
We got that knock on the door at 4 o'clock in the morning, and told us he was never coming home again. And it was devastating for us.
According to police reports, while driving home from work, Jacob lost control of his vehicle, ran off the side of the road, and hit a telephone pole. He was killed instantly. Jacob was 24 years old.
It's the toughest time of our lives.
Yeah.
Still is.
Every day.
Gary Owen, Jacob's cousin, had become friends with Maualuga during his career as a stand-up comedian. Gary wanted to help ease his family's grief.
My cousin passed away. You were his favorite player, and I sent him a pic of Jake in his jersey.
You don't ever want to lose a loved one. Losing my dad, it hit me hard. You know, it took me a while to get over it. So I knew what they were going through.
And all he texted back was, "Got you, bro."
On December 30th, 2012, before the Bengals' final home game of the season, Maualuga honored Jacob's memory.
Like an hour before kickoff, my cell phone rings, and it was just Ray with the picture of Jacob Murphy. And I sent it to my dad, and I told him, I said, "Dad, make sure this gets to everybody."
It just took a while to register, but when it finally did, it was just, it meant a lot. Just the fact that somebody would honor our son that way, you know, helped us move forward a little bit.
What would Jacob have said if he had seen that?
Oh my gosh. He just would have thought it was
Speechless,
awesome. Yeah.
like everybody else. I always wanted to thank him in person for doing that, because it meant a lot to us. It really did.
Almost 1 year to the anniversary of Jacob's passing, the Murphys received their wish at Paul Brown Stadium.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
That's right.
Caleb.
Caleb Murphy.
Thank you so much for doing that.
I'm back. Thanks for doing that.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you really watched us, man. It really did. Oh, appreciate it. Anytime. Really do. Meant a lot to our family and a lot of people. But I really always wanted an opportunity to thank you for our family.
Don't thank
personally. Hey, you did it, man.
Positive gesture.
Yes, it was.
It was awesome.
It says a lot about you. You know,
Awesome. Yes, sir.
bottom of our heart.
Pleasure to meet you guys.
All right. All right, man.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
As a fan, you buy the jersey of your team, but then when you pick out the player on that team, you're saying, "That's my guy." So in a way, it's like you're honoring that player. So this is one of them rare instances where a player got to honor a fan.